Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, hanging out with Mega Good Vibes, my sweet little sidekick, all cozy on a Friday. Happy Friday. We're going to find out what's going on with the masculine collective, okay? What kind of lessons are they experiencing? What kind of things are they going through? And you'll know if the reading resonates, if it really taps in on your intuition, okay? These are going to be things that you guys have already been picking up on. You've already been feeling happening with your masculines, okay? So let's dive right in. What do the masculines want you to know? What's going on with them? Universe, you can see who is watching for the readings. Please provide clarity on their journey. What's going on with your masculine? Okay, we have assistants and we have spirit guides. I'm getting the word clarity very strong. Okay, so a lot of your masculines could be receiving help. I feel like this is happening with their dream state. The thing about this is, like, a lot of you are reconnecting or you're getting communication from your divine masculines because they're getting assistance, okay? I feel like a lot of your masculines, they pray for you or they manifest you without even trying, okay? And this could be in the form of just repeating your name over and over and over again. It could just be something that brings them comfort, but by repeating your name constantly, I feel like it's drawing you in, or many of you could be receiving whispers from just different spaces, like your dream state. You could feel very drawn to your masculine in the physical. And I'm also hearing, like, with assistance, a lot of you could be wanting to help your masculine in some way or provide assistance for them by just like energetically holding space. It could even be something as a simple thought of, like, I release any negative thoughts of my divine masculine, or I release any negative energy around our connection. I feel like a lot of you are getting nudges to do that on your journey, or to be very careful about the thoughts that you're keeping of your masculine right now, because I do feel like with a lot of your masculines going through a big awakening about who it is you are, a lot of people, or it could be one individual or a group of individuals, they don't want you to open your heart or practice forgiveness on this journey with your masculine. Okay, so let's find out why that is. Like, how do people see you? How do people see you? Whoever's watching this reading, how do people see you and the way you influence this masculine? Okay, so we have Ace, Earth, and Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you could be an Earth sign, they could be an Earth sign. I feel that people see you as reliable, grounded, trustworthy. The thing is that there might be people that don't want you to come into this masculine's life because you are going to take away their lifeline somehow. I feel like they don't like the way that you influence this masculine to want to do things for themselves or follow their heart. I'm hearing like pre-planned. So there might be like people that your masculine has traveled to in this lifetime that they've made plans with them already in this lifetime. Okay, so I'm hearing the word contracts as well. Your masculine could have certain types of contracts, but they're using their free will to break these contracts. And whoever this earth sign is, you're extremely magnetic. It's like you provide this feeling of warmth, of comfort, renewal, peace of mind. Whoever you are, you're completely different from what your masculine is used to, okay? You could be a lot more grounded to the earth with this being an earth sign. You're a hard worker. You're honest. You may not come from a lot of wealth, but you know how to build wealth on your own, and this will be a gift that it will be revealed to you. I feel like if not now, then later on in life, you'll see that you will be blessed with the ability to build and create abundance on your own. Okay, but you could be someone that's, very easily, it's easy to judge you on the outside, but I feel like you're a person that, like, it's like no one has any idea what it is you're made of until they test you. Okay, I feel like people are finding this out about you. Your masculine's very drawn to you at this time, and I'm also hearing no one's gonna stop this. Okay, yeah, because we have union coming out. At least that's what wants to happen, and I feel like a lot of your spirit guides, the universe, is in control of this. Like when twin flames meet, it's usually for a greater purpose for the earth, because I feel like you guys are breaking a lot of contracts, or you're breaking a lot of like generational patterns that haven't always led your your lineage in the right direction. Okay, so for a lot of these masculines, grounding themselves, okay, and in their spirituality is really important, because a lot of your masculines, before meeting you, they're living on autopilot, and they're completely obsessed and fixated with the material world. And I feel like when the feminine steps into their life, particularly if you're like an earth energy, you've grounded your masculines back to the earth. Okay, if that makes sense for you guys. But integration, like your family's integrating, you guys could be different races as well, or you could come from like two completely different worlds. Gosh, my hair is so full of static there for a second. Sorry guys, it's because my shirt is a little bit fuzzy or woolly or fleecy. But yeah, like there's something about you guys experiencing this union that people don't like. People don't like the influence that you have on this person. It's like they don't feel like you belong in their world, Divine Feminine, but it's only because they're judging you because of your body, right? Like your experience on earth. But I feel like a lot of you, like soul-wise, your masculine recognizes your soul. It's like they see the royalty in you. They can't help it. It's through the eyes. It's through the eye contact. It's very easy for people around this masculine to judge you from the outside. But mark my words, guys, your masculines recognize your spirit, your energy, okay? And it could be a lot of people who are judging you from the outside who have never experienced your energy in the physical. And that's why it's easy for them to make assumptions about you. But I feel like your masculine has experienced you in the physical, and they can see and feel your energy, your spirit. Okay, so it doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. On the inside, they can feel this very abundant goddess. Okay, and again, that message is amplified if you're an earth sign. But they can feel you. They can feel your like spiritual ranking in a sense, where it's like you really are here to do great things, and this masculine is just part of that journey. Oh, sorry for the interruption, guys. But anyways, there's a union definitely wanting to take place here. You two kind of integrating somehow, or like I'm hearing mixing things up. That is what is in store. Okay. What else is your masculine learning through wanting this union with you? Last card on this energy using this deck. What else is your masculine learning about wanting this union with you? What else is maybe their spirit guides helping them with? Didn't I tell you guys I was hearing the word clarity? And there it is. Okay, so a lot of your masculines, they're starting to like feel things out with their intuition, okay? So I feel like this is an important picture here because it's using their third eye in a sense, okay? So a lot of their clairs, okay? They're clair audience, many of them are clairvoyant, like they're starting to, and it didn't happen until they met you, okay? And that's how they started realizing that they could see and feel things a lot more closely than other people, because with you, it's just weird, right? It's like they see you and it's like they feel weird. Like it's like you could walk into a room, and I'm seeing from your masculine's experience, like all of a sudden their heart rate gets going. They start feeling very like flushed in the face. Like they might feel very shy around you, very vulnerable around you. And I feel like ever since that, a lot of your masculines have been keeping a closer eye on you than you realize, okay? The dark night of the soul and the shadow side is also something that they have been, I feel like they've been addressing it because of the clarity and third eye here. Okay, they're seeing sides to themselves, or maybe like whoever they've been raised with, or the family that they've been raised in. I feel like there's clarity around that. Or that's not, like they're not meant to live life in this way. They're meant to either forge their own path, form their own opinion, and it's bringing out a lot of confusion. Like the dark night of the soul for me is all about like this uncomfortable feeling of shedding everything you thought that you knew. It's like you thought that you were. It's like, this is how I am. I'm familiar with being this way. And then you meet your twin, your counterpart, And it's like all of a sudden everything around you starts feeling weird, not familiar. You start feeling uncomfortable around like your parents, your siblings, your friends, your cousins, like everyone who feels like you know them and they know you once you go through the dark night, because you shed that ego side of you and you're stepping into more of your higher self, like who it is you really are. It's uncomfortable because then you start seeing people for who they are, and then you have to go through this uncomfortable process of like, once upon a time people could easily just, kind of stampede over your energy, but then now all of a sudden you have to start drawing boundaries or having like conversations with people, just start making healthier choices or healthier decisions for yourself. I feel like that's a lot of what many of your masculines are going through. So it's this weird kind of push and pull with their twin flame right now, because ever since they've met you, all of this clarity is coming in. You've opened up their third eye. A lot of the times with the masculines, with the feminines, I feel like you'll go through that that Kundalini awakening as well, right? Where it just feels extremely sensual and sexual and creative, and then you go off on your own path and journey. I feel like for a lot of the masculines, this dark night is all about like opening up their eyes, having those realizations, and then having to have those like tough conversations. I'm very drawn to like the eyes in both of these pictures, and I feel like it's pointing out that word clarity. It's like all of a sudden everything starts making sense. Okay, a lot of your masculines, they can't get you off their mind right now. It's like if they thought that they ran from the connection before and then everything was okay, cool, I'm not thinking about my divine feminine, I'm good, I'm moving on, I'm having a good time. And then it's like the energy of the dark night of the soul hits them like a ton of bricks. And now they're feeling this weird like this pull towards you, the dreams, the need to know, with the clarity card here coming up as well. So the energy just feels like heavy for these masculines, a little bit rocky here, because a lot of realizations are coming in. I feel like they're fighting against what it is they want, and they're having to fight people who are close to them or people who are familiar to them, and that is what is bugging them right now. Okay, because I do feel like a lot of them can't help but talk about this connection to you. They might have tried to get assistance from other people, because the word assistance on this card came through. They might have tried to gain clarity or assistance from other people, just like regular people that they know, over their connection with you. And I feel like they've never gotten clarity. They've never gotten the best advice. And it was the universe's way of saying, you have to figure this out. Like, you have to figure out who this person is. No one else can tell you, because they're just going to continue to guide you along the wrong path. You have to figure it out. And that is what I feel is happening with many of your masculines. They're taking on the task of figuring out who it is you are for themselves. And don't be surprised if a lot of your masculines are like they're praying for you, and that's why spirit guides is coming out here. Okay, they're manifesting you, and I feel like the universe is like, okay, we can't ignore this energy, because here you have this divine masculine who is silently fixated on this person, and we need to provide them with clarity. So I feel like that's what's happening. Like, a lot of them are having dreams there, and we have getting to know each other coming out of the romance angel deck. With getting to know each other, I feel like they're recognizing you through their dreams. They're having dreams of you in places with them as kids, and maybe you guys never knew each other as kids. They're having dreams of you where it's a different time period. I feel like they're having dreams of you with relatives who have passed on. Just weird things like that are happening for this masculine. And when they wake up, they feel so fulfilled. It's like they know more of who it is you are, and they haven't been more clear on who it is you are. Okay, so I feel like this is what's making them make movements toward you in the physical, is because they're starting to figure out who it is you are. They're starting to ignore the advice of other people who really don't know you. Like, they're not making that mistake anymore of trying to get to know you by asking other people their opinion. I feel like if they want to know about you and they can't, their hands are tied. Maybe you guys are at a distance. They just can't communicate right now because it could be chaotic or messy. A lot of people may have their eyes on the connection as well. So a lot of your masculines are doing the only thing that's left to do, which is, please, like, whoever's listening out there, God, the universe, like, I need to know who this person is that's making me feel like my heart's gonna burst open. Okay, so getting to know each other is part of is part of what's going to clear up a lot of this confusion or a lot of this energy here. I feel like union as well is inevitable for many of you. Like if there are people that don't want you guys to see each other in the physical, because once you guys see each other in the physical and you guys exchange like even more energy, like holding hands or kissing, or for some of you making love, like the energy of like union is like it's sealed, you know. I feel like a lot of people think that they can stop this, but they can only cause like minor delays. I'm also hearing too, like children, a lot of you are meant to have children with your divine masculine, and it's been like a really slow journey of people trying to get in the way of this. Okay, let's find out what the cards have to say about that. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords here coming through. Okay, and I feel like this card represents like a path and having a choice, and no one can stop the divine masculine, or this particular divine masculine, from making the right choice. Like even if they try to create illusions, blind them, confuse them, and look, we have the Moon card there as well. I feel like the feminine's energy is there. Like it'll always help that masculine to gain some type of intuition or clarity over this situation. Okay, once your masculine's able to fully see, because we do have clarity here coming through, and now we have the Two of Swords, they're blindfolded. I feel like a lot of your masculines will gain that clarity, even if people are trying to create illusions or delays, okay? What kind of action is your masculine planning on taking towards union? Because we've got the Union card here coming out. What kind of action do they plan on taking toward union with you? Okay, so we have these 4 cards that came out, but I feel like that's way too many, so I'll take what's at the very top and what's at the very bottom, okay? I'll set these aside. And what do we have coming out? So we have the 7 of Swords, okay? So I feel like this is about carrying their weight, or being a little bit more strategic with carrying their own weight, not caring about the opinions of other people, having confidence in themselves to move forward. Okay, and we also have the 4 of Pentacles, which is about stability. And Pentacles money, Pentacles money. Pentacles doesn't always have to mean money, guys. Like for me, Pentacles is all about like being secure in this world and having a lot of stability. And even if it's not in the form of money, I feel like just that mental clarity. Okay, something to stand on. And that's what I feel like a lot of your masculines are trying their best to do at this time. Like I'm getting with this energy here, it's not easy to sneak away or step away from some kind of, like, it could be like a family unit, or people who just have their eyes on this masculine or may feel like they have a lot of input in their lives. I feel like this combination of cards is about many of your masculines creating stability for themselves so that they don't have to heavily rely on the opinions of other people. Like many of your masculines are, like, energetically speaking, they're going through this dark night of the soul lesson where it's like a boy turning into a man, or realizing what it means to be a man or to stand on your own and to be able to make your own decisions. Because I feel like a lot of your masculines are having just moments where they kind of zone out, or they feel like they have their hands tied in a sense. Okay, like they're always having to carry the weight or carry the opinions of other people. And each time they think that they're making the right decision, I feel like they end up experiencing another soul lesson where it's like this 4 of Pentacles energy here says, in order to make decisions for yourself, do what you got to do what you need to do. It involves stability, right? And the word responsibility as well is coming up for me. So if a lot of your masculines, you know, they've hesitated on coming forward or making moves, and you get this vibe about them just never fully growing up, I feel like a key lesson for them is because, like, a lot of them aren't fully independent. A lot of them may still live with their parents. A lot of them are still stuck in marriages where they can't get divorced or they can't part ways, even though they may know that contract has ended. The financial side of it, the Pentacle side of it, the part of us that says, I know how to create stability for myself because I know how to stand on my own too. Like, I'm not afraid of anybody tying up my hands and making me feel afraid to make a move in life. I feel like that's a major lesson that's coming through here for a lot of your divine masculines. It's like, how well can you stand on your own too? And are there people in your immediate circle that make you feel afraid of your masculine energy, being decisive, making decisions, and creating stability for yourself? Okay, a lot of these things didn't start coming up for this masculine until you came into their life, divine feminine. Okay, whoever's listening, yeah, you didn't make this person start questioning things until you came along. Otherwise, they would have been fine and dandy, just living their life in this way, probably still taking direction from, like, you know, their parents while they're like well in their 40s. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just when deep down inside you really want to venture out on your own and you really wish that you could do that for yourself and you can't, and then comes along your counterpart in life that says, yeah, of course you can, I'm doing it. I feel like that's what ends up, you know, kind of rocking the boat here with this divine masculine. A lot of your masculines could be up there in age, and one lesson that they haven't really mastered yet is like that boy to man energy where it's like standing on their own too. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this one. I hope you've enjoyed. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next reading, okay? Bye, guys.